A local organization is evening out the playing field for students who are learning from home during the pandemic. School Smart KC is giving out more than $1.5 million to schools in the KCMO school district and also charter schools. As our Amy Anderson explains, it's being used for the things that so many of us take for granted.
On a regular Wednesday afternoon, the hallways of any school in Kansas City would be packed with kids. But that's not the case today because they're all learning from home, and that's not that easy for anyone. So tonight we want to tell you about a program that's making homeschooling easier for every child.
A special delivery to kids who deserve it. More than 4,400 hotspots and 2,400 devices are being delivered in Kansas City. It's all thanks to Smart School KC and investors like the Ewing Marion Kauffman Foundation, Hall Family Foundation, and Walton Family Foundation.
So I got my MacBook yesterday.
The grant will help kids like 11-year-old Saldano said, who's already thinking about life well beyond the pandemic.
I might want to be a researcher or a teacher. It just depends when I'm feeling when I actually grow up and think about it.
Moving from the classroom to the living room has been a tough transition for most families across the metro, but it's been especially tough for about 20% of children living in our urban core.
Many of us take for granted internet connectivity and broadband and this ability to communicate in this crazy new world of ours. But there are many families, particularly in the urban core, who really lack the ability to have connections, to have the devices that are needed. And then all of a sudden, school was entirely virtual. And so many folks were being left out.
There's definitely a digital divide, and I think we don't talk enough about it.
Nicole Goodman is the CEO of the charter school off Garfield in Kansas City and says this grant can help change lives.
Living in poverty is not easy. It's already stressful. And so knowing that we can give these tools to our families it helps relieve some of that stress.
Stress that's already been lifted for so many deserving students. In Kansas City, Missouri, Amy Anderson, KCTV5 News.